There's a place deep in the heart of Pinewood Forest where shadows stretch long and the trees seem to whisper. But what lurks in those shadows is something far more terrifying than a mere legend. A clown. Not just any clown, but a figure of pure terror, with a twisted smile and a laugh that chills the soul. This isn't just another ghost story. This is the truth hidden in the dark corners of the forest, waiting to be uncovered. Are you brave enough to follow the footsteps into the woods, or will you turn back before it's too late? It all began one fateful evening, when a group of friends, drawn by the tales of Pinewood Forest, decided to explore its dark depths. They had heard the whispers, the stories of the clown, but dismissed them as mere folklore, born from overactive imaginations. Armed with nothing but their courage and a flashlight, they ventured deep into the forest, unaware of the horrors that awaited them. As they ventured further, a strange sound cut through the silence of the woods, a low, unsettling laugh. It echoed between the trees, bouncing off the dense forest. It wasn't the laughter of a man, nor was it the playful sound of a clown. It was dark, twisted, as though mocking their very existence. The friends stopped in their tracks, their hearts racing. But when they turned their flashlights in the direction of the sound, there was nothing. The next day, the friends returned to the village, shaken, but still skeptical. They thought it was a prank, some hidden person playing games in the woods. That is, until they found something. The next morning, one of the friends went back to retrieve his backpack, forgotten near a tree. When he arrived at the spot, he found something else, an old, weathered mask hanging from a branch. It was the mask of a clown. Its painted smile cracked, and its eyes, hollow and lifeless, seemed to stare right into his soul. No one had been there, yet the mask was unmistakably fresh, as though it had been placed only moments ago. The mask was more than just a prop. It was a relic from a dark history, one that the villagers had kept secret for decades. Pinewood Forest wasn't always the quiet, peaceful place it appeared to be. Years ago, the forest was home to an abandoned carnival, an eerie place filled with decaying rides, broken mirrors, and remnants of twisted games. And at the center of it all was a clown, the carnival's main attraction. But that clown, once beloved by children, was not who he seemed to be. He was a figure of madness, driven to the brink by a tragic accident. After that fateful day, he disappeared into the woods, leaving only his haunting laughter and rumors behind. The carnival may have been gone, but its malevolent spirit lingered in the forest. Some say it was the clown's restless soul, forever trapped between the realms of the living and the dead. Others believe it was the forest itself, twisting the memories of those who ventured too deep. Either way, a haunted house now stood at the heart of the forest, a remnant of the carnival's twisted past. One night, driven by curiosity, the group of friends returned, determined to uncover the truth. The house was crumbling, its walls covered in vines and moss. But as they stepped inside, the temperature dropped, and a sense of dread settled over them. As they explored deeper into the house, strange things began to happen. Their flashlights flickered, casting long shadows that seemed to move on their own. The sound of footsteps echoed in the silence, but no one was there. And then, from the darkness, a figure emerged. A man, tall and imposing, his face obscured by the twisted mask of a clown. The figure didn't speak. He just stood there, his eyes locked on them, his lips curled into a horrific, silent grin. His presence filled the room, suffocating them with an overwhelming sense of terror. The friends froze, unable to move, unable to scream. Terrified, the friends turned and ran. The sound of their frantic footsteps echoed in the stillness of the forest, but the chilling sound of laughter grew louder behind them, its unnatural pitch twisting through the air like a dark melody. The air felt thick with an unspoken menace. The trees around them, closing in as if the forest itself was alive, conspiring against their escape. Every path they took seemed to lead them deeper into the darkness. And yet, no matter how fast they ran, the clown was always right behind them. His laughter, once distant, now close enough to feel like a hot breath on their necks. Panic surged through their veins as the branches scratched at their skin, their hearts pounding as they struggled to keep their footing on the uneven ground. Suddenly, a sharp noise pierced the air, the sound of something heavy hitting the ground just ahead of them. The friends veered off course, pushing their way through thick brambles and low-hanging branches. But with every step, they could hear the clown's laughter grow louder, more frenzied, as if he was closing in on them with each passing moment. His footsteps matched theirs in a twisted harmony, echoing through the forest as though the very woods themselves were part of the chase. Finally, one of the friends stumbled and fell to the ground. As the others turned to help, the clown was upon them. The air grew colder, and his twisted grin grew wider as he approached. The once shy figure had transformed into a terrifying monster, his eyes burning with an unsettling, unnatural hunger. The friends screamed, but it was too late. His cold, bony fingers wrapped around their throats, choking out any chance of escape. His smile, though devoid of emotion, seemed to widen with glee at their terror. No matter how hard they fought, no matter how loud they screamed, their strength drained away as they were caught in the clown's unrelenting grip. And then, as the moon cast a ghostly glow over the forest, the clown's laughter echoed through the trees, louder than ever before, reverberating through the woods, mocking their final attempts for survival. The forest fell silent once more. The friends, now gone, had vanished without a trace, their fate sealed forever in the clutches of Pinewood Forest's most terrifying secret. And so the mysterious clown of Pinewood Forest continues to haunt the woods, waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to wander too deep. The village's whispers echo in the wind, but there's no turning back once the clown has found you. The forest is his domain now, and no one who enters the dark heart of Pinewood will ever be the same. Remember, the forest isn't just a place, it's a warning. The clown is still out there, watching, waiting. If you ever find yourself near Pinewood Forest, don't listen for the laughter. Don't follow the sound of his steps. For once you hear it, it may already be too late. Make sure to subscribe for more chilling stories. But remember, don't go too deep.